It's really important that directors receive health and safety briefings because many directors don't fully appreciate the extent of the threat to themselves and their organisation of not getting this right. And it's necessary for directors to actually have an appreciation of the sort of questions they should be asking at board level, the sort of information they should be getting at board level, and how they should monitor health and safety standards in their organisation. Many directors will receive training in governance and financial matters, and it's really important that they receive training in health and safety matters as well. In terms of what size of organisations the directors need to pay real attention to health and safety, it really depends on what the organisation is doing. But even quite small organisations can find themselves in quite serious difficulty due to the way in which their organisation is managed and the way they interface with other organisations. For example, it could be an organisation producing a product which is defective. It could be that they're contracting with a major client that could cause problems, that their organisation could cause problems to that major client. And any organisation of whatever size, as soon as it's employing people or actually engaging with other organisations, needs to understand what risks it's getting involved in. I'm often shocked at how often directors, really quite experienced business people, don't realise what they're exposing themselves to. In terms of individual directors' liabilities, quite often I find that there is a considerable misunderstanding about this. There might be at one end of the spectrum a thinking that I'm always going to go to prison when the company is at fault, and at the other end of the spectrum a director thinking that they are completely immune from the activities of the organisation. The real position lies somewhere in between. In many cases, for health and safety offences, it will be the company that commits the offence, and the company as a corporate body that can end up being prosecuted and fined. However, there are provisions in legislation which actually say where an offence by a company is committed due to the consent or connivance of a director, or to be attributable to any neglect on their behalf, then they personally can be prosecuted alongside the company. And has been a five-fold increase in such prosecutions over the last 5 to 7 years. So they're not that uncommon. What is important for directors to do is to be showing that they are managing their organisations well and they are alert to these issues. And that greatly reduces the risks of being personally culpable for things that might go wrong in the organisation. What directors need to be aware of is how to manage the issues in their organisation, how to monitor them, what sort of board level decisions and policies they need to have in place, and how they need to react when incidents happen or health and safety inspections occur or issues are raised inside the organisation.